Hello everybody and welcome back to Thomas Plays Games. I'm playing as Ethiopia, going for the Prester John achievement. Last episode we absolutely obliterated the Mamluks after a bit of weakening from the Ottomans. And then after that we took a bunch of land, working on converting Alexandria for our second patriarchal blessing for the Coptic faith. Moving our troops down here to deal with this revolt, and then probably going to move them all back up to deal with the revolts that are inevitably going to happen from the Mamluks land. Yeah, let's just keep going with it. Now, we've expanded quite a lot, and I'm a little concerned that our aggressive expansion might be a touch high. It's not too bad with people who don't even know we exist, like the Ottomans, or didn't know we exist until now. But sorry, I'm looking at this event. A strange man has come onto our shores, but not by the Red Sea route by which foreigners usually travel to, as he claims from far beyond the Cape, a voyage that to our knowledge has never been attempted before. He brings greetings from fellow Christian monarchs, though his prayers are unlike we've seen before. How should we treat this man? We'll honor him, I guess. Portugal better not be messing with me, or I'll beat the shit out of them later too. I think our Coptic New World would look pretty good. Let's just take that. Okay, yep. Winning this battle. A little more losses than I would have liked. Let's send these guys all here and move everybody else back up to here to deal with any problems we might have. And still 82%. I'd really like it if... yeah. It'd be nice if this went away, but it's, if it gets too close to a revolt, then I will step in and deal with it myself. Let's get rid of these guys, save myself a bit of money. Every manpower bit I get, I'm going to be recruiting more troops to replace the extremely expensive other troops we just received. And keep converting down here. It seems like we won't have too many more revolts going on, though maybe that's a little optimistic. And yeah, we're just letting the game run a bit, waiting for manpower to go back up, our troops to be replenished, and yeah, just the game to keep going on. I'd like to stop the Ottomans from moving any further into Africa, but they might attack. Where are they fighting? Karakum? No. The Ottomans might be attacking Mamluks before I get a chance to take the rest of this little bit. But a good thing that our land is almost exclusively in Africa is that if I build a fort here and here on both... oh, actually... I thought it was... I could build a fort in Sidon and Al-Karak, and they won't be able to walk past us. Yeah. It'd be even better if it was... oh. The embassy is here. Interesting. Portugal will be asked. Seek aid against the Mamluks. Well, I don't need military aid. I'll do a cultural exchange. More points is always good points. And yeah. I think I might state this land once it gets a little better. And can I reduce the amount of mercenaries that I have? There we go, and we're in the green. It's good. Oh, my area is actually really good. 4-6. I will. Oh, and he still died. Wow, a 5-5-5. That is amazing. That's better. I am surprised. Yeah, go ahead and increase autonomy. I don't care. It's a shame that we spent the money only to replace him anyway, but things happen, I guess. And how is our institution spreading? So we buffed up the institution by increasing development in this province, so now this is our most valuable province at 35, as opposed to our capital of just 10. But it seems it's going to grow slow around here. The African land isn't particularly impressive or valuable, though this province does have a lot of borders, which is nice. I think in the future I'll be developing land that is farmlands or other ones that don't cost a premium to do so. And let's convert more here, and we can get our new belief. I think I'll get promote territorial rights. We're going to be doing more expanding throughout as the game goes on in general. Even though bonus manpower recovery would be nice right now, I don't think it's worth it. And it seems that we're going to get revolts back in the south, which is a little annoying because I just walked back away, but I guess we'll have to deal with it. Now you're here, and I think I've already got all the claims I can get there. I would like Mocha. And I'd also like claims here, and of course claims with the Mamluks. Got 3 so far, but claiming all the valuable land would be good. One of these is development. I just gotta figure out which one. Oh, simple terrain is a good one to have, though. There we go. And Mogadishu. So yeah, you can see our developed provinces. Bright green in a sea of red. But let's just gather all of our troops together in here. We're almost done converting. We're almost done converting down here. So the only problem is that they did do that. I will quarantine the port. And are we? Yes. There we go. I forgot to do that. Ooh. I would rather gain stability and let autonomy increase. I hope we'll move back just in case they do want to move on us. And no, I didn't leave any mercenaries. Oh, they're all there. Right. And let's build it here. Waiting for the autosave, and we'll go take out these Sunni zealots. And then move over here. Yeah, it's a little painful having to fight all these revolts, but not much I can do about it. Faster conversion speed means we're gonna have after the initial revolts and the conversions, we're not really gonna have any problems dealing with these armies. But until we convert all the land, it's not safe for us. We're not gonna get the bonus to where is it? We're not gonna get the bonus to accepted religious practices, the tolerance. Spending all our money there. Let's bring these guys up to here. And I would like to make money again. It just seems like a bit of time before we'll have that opportunity. Once the coring is done, I'll start religious converting, and then we'll probably have even more revolts to deal with, but that'll probably be the end of any issues we're going to have for a little while until we decide to take more land. I would like... Here, Jazan. Please, thank you. And we'll start converting here now. Yeah, it'd be nice to take Mecca for the bonus religious center. Once in, I think we're 10 more years. Oh, excellent. 50 more admin points. I would like to finish out these ideas as quick as possible. How close are we? I would need 300 bucks to embrace the Renaissance. Might be worth it when we hit that point. For now, I don't think I'm going to be spending any points there. We'll just let time go by and gather power. We've cored all of the Mamluks land, and let's start converting. How long? Yeah, about 10 years before we can convert this last province. And yep, our money problems are slowly getting better. We've renewed our loan, unfortunately. But I think with the 5-6 here, 3 ducats here, half a ducat there, to make about 4 ducats from trade, and not amazing, but nothing to scoff at. Oh, and I would like another horse here. I remember losing that horse now. Let's group everybody together and take them out. Keep converting the land. I would rather keep my prestige high. And my objective is to still create a proper fleet, so I may as well work towards that while I have some money. Up there. All of those. And now that I've dealt with all the rebels, I can actually reduce army maintenance. I want to keep my mercenaries around until I can replace them fully, but because I don't want anyone to think I'm a lot weaker than I actually am. I don't want to have to take out more loans if I get attacked. But we're doing pretty good on this. Let's group these guys over there. Yes, I can reduce it by 1. No need to pay for the reinforcements on those guys. Now, yeah, with that we should get to our naval force limit. Or close enough that we get the mission completed. I have a bad habit of forgetting the missions in these games whenever I play. Now let's check the areas. So this area here, we have most of the development under our land. So it'll be a good idea to take that. We do want to get all of Lower Namibia as a state. That's good. Converting more and more. And I love having this 655 person. It is amazing. The Ethiopian generals are just magnificent. Would I like to spend a lot of money for Tolerance of the Truth per year? I'll be okay. Don't need that. And now that I have some money, I might as well fill out our advisors with the cheapest level 1, best bang for our buck. Get the land force limit guys a little cheaper. Yep, I'll actually delete these guys now and just wait. Yeah. We're getting a good amount of money from this. And I will just use that money to shore up, get back up to 25 total. There we go. Create a proper fleet, finished. Let's group these guys. Protect against the Mamluks. Well, I'm working towards that, so it might be a good idea. Rival of our rival. Bonus Diplo points, or reestablish the Patriarchy. I think that'll be a little tough. Taking Antioch. If I'm right, yeah, Antioch's up there. We're not going to be able to fight the Ottomans for a while, so let's do the Protect against the Mamluks. I was going to build infantry anyway, so those bonuses are quite good and essentially free. Let's send you out to Alexandria. Where are my other boats? I'll cancel their mission and send them out to Alexandria as well. That's the most valuable node that I have, so I'd like to put all my money into that. Now, Adal has entered a coalition. And yeah, this is a bit of what I was worried about. Hejaz will likely... Yep, there they are. So I want to be strong enough that this coalition does not fire. I don't want them thinking that they can take down the mighty Ethiopian lands. And I might... Is everybody Tech 6 here or not? Yeah, they are Tech 6. Or Hejaz is Tech 6, so I might spend the extra 22 points just to get to Tech 6, because I do not want... Yeah, South African Warriors. I do not want to be hit with that, and yeah, that is the right one. Speak of the devil. Well, the coalition just fired, and I guess I will need some money. Let's group all those guys, max that out, buff that up. How many troops do they have? They got a lot of troops. I do have a better general than them. I would like my boats to go out there and help. Let's see. The nice thing about this is I only have to defend, but I would have preferred to not have this situation occur. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely inconvenient. Let's see. yeah, I guess I'll be taking another loan to recruit. And 1 cavalry over here. And let's go down. Yeah, this is not what I was expecting. So, everybody here, please group up in a sab. Rival of our rival. We do have a free diplomat, so I may as well improve relations. Yeah, I guess I'll upgrade that just so that I don't have to spend any money on rooting out corruption. It'll go down in a few years. And let's keep our boats at home. Yep, they're all just gonna stay there. Now, my military points I'll be putting into raising war taxes, trying to avoid any unnecessary costs. Our great advisor died. So, not the greatest, but we do have another Inquisitor, and he is cheap. Cheaper than the previous one, at least. Conversion successful. We're almost done converting our new land into Coptic. Group everybody up here. Now we do have one of our forts in mountains, which is nice. Is there any chance I could piece them out? Raise war taxes. Saves us a bit of money, but not as much as I would have liked. Yep, they're still occupying our land. Now we're a lot closer in our troops, and they're spread out a lot more than I am. Only problem is, yeah. Can I get a good amount of money from there? But I'll go attack Adola first. Adal. First. And see if there's anything we can do against him. Getting the reinforcement speed is better than anybody else that we would get. And there we go, one last province. Then we can save some of our money. Yeah, 0.8. In the coast, I'll attack Hejaz. I would like more mercantilism. So taking out Hejaz in the coast. These guys, there's a lot of smaller ones, which is pretty much what we want. They're not grouping together in one big force like we have. They're grouping, they're splitting up a lot more. Meaning that we can actually divide and conquer. And actually, let's go here, and then into the mountains. Actually, up to here. And now it's going to cost a little bit for the mercenaries, but that is a first victory. All we have to do is win the war for attrition. And, that's a bit of the problem with expanding so quickly in EU4. Let's make this a state now. Oh, and I don't know if here's a state either. Of course, the clergy would like more. Let's give this to the clergy. And that's good enough. Quite nice to see. Now, since I'm not trying to take any land here, all I have to do is stop them from beating me up too much, and then I can piece them all out. Let's leave a infantry there. Conversion successful. There's only 2 more provinces, except for that last one that we can't convert. And then we're good to move on. Yeah, I would have preferred to not have a coalition fire against me, but at least it was a small one. And most of these guys aren't even Tech 6 yet. So Hejaz would have been the most difficult one to fight of those groups. Yep. It'd be nice to see more land from the Mediterranean. Like, actually look at Europe and see what's happening in there. But there's not much I can do about that. I'd like to go this way, please. Now, it was Ajuran who decided to start the war, so I'm not sure what their major plan was. Let's send you over to here. One of the things about a coalition war is that you can't piece everybody out. You can't piece them out easily, at least. They have to go all as one, which is annoying. Oh wow. Yeah, which is annoying, but it's you know, it's to make so one person can't just win the entire campaign on their own. But although they're blockading us, I think we have way more military power than they do. So let's go attack Ajuran. I'm gonna leave 3 mercenaries here. 2, 3. Leave them there to actually siege. And I'll keep the rest of my guys around here, because I'm not worried about them sieging anything else. Ajuran is actually attacking Malindi, not the brightest of ideas. But if I can keep Hejaz out of here, I can slowly win just by showing superiority. Let's move out here. And yeah, we'll just keep sieging the land, making it so that they have to run from us. To here. Oh, that is perfect. And I don't want to stray too far away from these guys, because if they get attacked, I don't want to have war score problems just because they were away from the main army with a really good general. And we're going to be able to catch the Hijazi troops in our territory, which means they're not going to be able to run away easily. Where is this uprising occurring? These provinces. Is it just this one? I think it's just this one, and that'll go away the moment we get the whole conversion going. Wow, that is a huge win. And they still don't want to peace out. We'll buy that down. I don't want any malices affecting us. And this is the problem I was worried about, is that I'll win one war, but I can't win everywhere. Yeah, they would still want my land, and I don't want to give them anything. Actually, you stay there. These guys should be able to last until the 14th, and they don't actually affect my manpower, so I don't mind if they get hurt. But it looks like Ajuran somehow decided to divide his attention between me and another country, another war. It means that he's not going to be very quick to not going to be very able to attack us. And there we go. That should be, yep, the last one that we have to worry about. There's one province somewhere else that has unrest, but not so much that I'm concerned. And let's go start attacking Ajuran. I'd like to take that back. Yeah. Hurting Ajuran should be the fastest way to make anyone want to peace out. And there you are. Oh, there's Malindi. Can I have access here, please? I would like military access. Thank you. And now we'll go squish the troops. They're Tech 6 now, instead of Tech 5, which they were before, but it won't matter. Even if they roll really well, we have more troops and a better general. Guaranteed a better general. Now, we're a lot closer to a peace deal, and this isn't as costly. It cost essentially 1 loan for us to do this war. Oh, and Hejaz being a wiener up in the north, just making it annoying for us to deal with any of their problems. And I would like to get there. Can retreat. Everybody can retreat, so let's send them out and squish their army once we get there. The annoying thing with having to fight so many small armies is that I can't carpet siege because they're always around. Let's go get them. I'd like to attack these guys. Yeah, I think just a few more battles and we'll be able to peace out. Let's run up to here and over to there. Yeah. There we go. So we are going to be fighting in desert. I don't think there's many. Yeah, pretty much no malices for us there. And we are fighting against the a lower tech army. Yep, only 4 more reasons until we can get them out of here. Go up and attack any Adjuran troops. Yeah, they're wanting to peace out now. Getting quite close. And we didn't really lose anything to do this. I would not like to renew war taxes. I think the war will end. Probably, yeah. Right here. I would like it to end with some money, though. But I think the sooner it ends, the sooner we can worry about other things, like getting rid of most of our mercenaries. And a short truce benefits me more than it benefits them. So let's group our armies here, get rid of these unnecessary guys, and lower maintenance. So a little annoying to deal with, but we were able to stop them from doing any major damage to us. I would have preferred if, they didn't attack me at all, but can't control what the AI does. And I was a little greedy deleting some of those units at the start. It wasn't the optimal strategy to delete all of my units and only rely on smaller troops, because once Hijaz went to Tech 6, they seem pretty big, not amazingly large, but big enough that it's concerning. And we're actually 5th place in the world power status. That is unbelievable. And probably a lot higher than it should be. Now, yeah, we'll go ahead and increase autonomy. Reduce unrest here. It's still going to be a while before we're able to do anything amazing with that land. And I will delete these guys. There isn't another coalition, so we're not going to have to worry about the coalition just starting and firing on us. Get a new guy. And we're almost done improving with, there we go, Karakoyanlu. Reestablish. I'd really like that, but I'm not even close to owning Antioch, so I guess I'll go for the manpower reserves. Though it's more likely than not I'll just fail that mission soon. Although I do want to stay at peace for long enough that I don't have to worry about being so weak. I think the next war we're going to be doing, since we got a lot of truces with the coalition over here, the next likely target is the Mamluks. So we'll just bring our army back up here. And yeah, 5 ducats a month. It's a little lower than it should be, but and then that's going down by quite a lot. Our high stability, our amazing king, and our super awesome heir. There's actually an achievement which I've, in my 1500 hours of play, never gotten, for having at least a 555 king that wasn't from the start. Move on up here, please. But yeah, we might be able to get it with this guy. That's very lucky to have. And how is the Renaissance going? Going a lot slower than I'm used to when playing in Europe. Would like to spread the word, please. And let's get the next idea. More chance of air. Yeah, more chance of air is very beneficial to have. It means we don't get stuck with a random person who could be a problem. Now, why are you guys both at war with him? Oh, Georgia attacked Karakoyanlu as well because he was weakened from the Ottomans' attacks. And we have 5 loans, and I definitely want to spend some time paying those down. More, please. .22. I'm not sure if it would be worth improving here. We should probably just pay down our debts. Fortunately, we picked a province, the best province we had at the time, but it was just a crappy wheat province. So we're not going to get any major benefits there. I would like to see Europe, though, one of these days. Renewed our loan, but we're about to pay them all off. Getting close, at least. Now, why do we have so much gain? Is it just because of the gold? I thought we only had one gold province. And, yeah, wow. That's a pretty sizable amount of our income put into from the gold. Yeah, it'll take a little while for that, for those to finish up. Probably, what does it think? 1492. So we did tech up for these ones at least, so it might be a good idea. Since I'm spending all my admin points here, I might spend other things on with my other points, like culture converting. Even though most of these are accepted, it doesn't hurt to make everything the glorious Ethiopian culture. And yeah, there's a lot of Nubian land here. And Egyptian over here, which I'll look into converting. Eventually, when the autonomy drops here, it'll be quite nice to get the bonus. I won't do any culture conversion until I get the benefit from religious ideas, though. So yeah, that's Ethiopia, episode 4, I believe, of this Let's Play. I think we're doing quite well, able to beat up the coalition, though it would have been nicer to not fight them at all. And yeah, this is going well. Thank you for watching Thomas Plays Games. I hope to see you all next time.